Schools across the country remain on alert. This happens. A staffer at a Pasco County high school in Dade City walking through the student parking lot first spots shell casings, then discovers an AR-15 in the front seat of a student's car.
Tonight, the 18-year-old senior who brought that gun to school is facing a felony charge and could end up expelled. 10 News reporter Bo Zimmer has been on top of this story all day long. And Bo, why this gun? Why was it brought to school in the first place?
Well, Reggie, Allison, needless to say, this was a stressful day for school administrators, already on edge after what happened down in Broward County. A student bringing an AR-15 to school in his truck a week after the shootings at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School. Now, 10 News has learned there were also 2 cases of ammunition and a knife. District administrators say despite all of that, the campus was not a target today and that the school never went on lockdown. The teen involved is cooperating with police, explaining he's an avid hunter and had purchased the gun last night, planning to use it to hunt wild boar. The student did send out a Snapchat to friends last night showing off the gun, but there were no threats made. District officials telling me this was a good student on track to graduate, but reiterating their zero tolerance for guns on campus.
These are very serious charges, and this is not a student who is trouble. He was on track to graduate, but he made a really stupid mistake.
Yeah, and the district sent out a robocall to parents this afternoon. As you can imagine, those parents were upset by this news. We talked with one student, a sophomore, who said with everything going on nowadays, there are times where she doesn't feel safe going to school.
It's growing violence, it's growing chaos, and today it just really has pushed that mindset that it's really becoming like a battleground, like a war zone, because everybody's either fist fighting or someone's getting thrown to the ground, getting arrested by our SRO, and now people are literally bringing guns to school.
Are you ever afraid to come to school?
Days like this, I want to go home. I don't want to stay here. I don't feel like I don't feel secure.
Some of the questions that I really have obviously are why, but did he acquire the gun? Is he 18? Did he get it legally? If so, that fits right into the conversation that we need to have with our lawmakers.
Yeah, and I just want to mention there was another incident earlier in the morning where another student was arrested on something completely separate. So a lot of action going on at this school today, and that's one of the reasons students were so shaken up. The senior who brought this gun is facing a third-degree felony charge for bringing a gun on campus. Dade City police say this student knew the gun was in his car, according to police. They didn't think anyone would see it, and they've now taken that assault rifle into evidence and will keep that gun until the case is closed. At that point, the suspect could potentially petition the court asking a judge to have it returned. By the way, there is a mandatory suspension policy for Pasco schools when something like this happens, but we have not heard if this student will be expelled.